Hey guy, it's me. If you know me personally, you'll know that I am someone who likes to buy front-wheel drive hatchbacks. I've had 3 Honda Fits, I've got my Saab right here, and I've got a 2005 Mini Cooper just out of frame. But I am also someone who likes to be very critical of other people's car choices, and I give a lot of shit to a lot of people about tending to buy the same types of cars over and over again. Now, in my world, we call people like that hypocrites, but because I'm talking about myself, I'm just gonna say it's just a quirk, you know. I'm just like a little guy, you know. But even being a little guy, I am like on the verge of being a hypocrite. Therefore, I've done something a little crazy. I bought this, a 1954 Buick Special 8. I bought this abandoned in Beverly Hills. It had been sitting for about 15 years. Last time I can find any documentation from this vehicle was from 2007. And it was basically the house is being sold tomorrow. Come grab it. And I came and grabbed it. So this vehicle very much checks off the different from things I usually buy check mark. A 1954 two-door car is not a late 90s or 2000s hatchback. So if it isn't what I like, why did I buy it? Mostly because it's impossible for me to say no to good deals. I'm currently at 8 cars, and that's not on purpose. It generally goes that if I think a car is a really good deal, then it's hard for me to say no, and I will generally move the earth and the moon to try to make it happen. And this thing having sat since 2007 with no paperwork and questionable everything seemed like a really good deal at the price I got it at. So we got the what and the why out of the way. So now the next question is then, as in then what? Currently the vehicle does not run, as it's been sitting since 2007, and the brakes don't have any pressure in them. When we were rolling this thing around, it was handbrake and stop it, all the way down the driveway. Alrighty, first drive in the Buick. So my current plan for it is to see if it'll run, see if it'll drive, and then figure out whether or not it's something I want to keep in the long term, or maybe just try to make some money off of it. Now, if I'm being honest, my main reason for having bought this vehicle was because the interior is here. It is totally complete and it is totally nice. As you can see here, we have the steering wheel with the wrist breaker, the Buick logo. I don't know about these cars. The silly horns, I love these horns. They're so cool. You only really see them in movies. This thing has not been cleaned since it arrived to my house. So we've got bug and dirt and spider webs. But like I said, it's all here and it all looks good. And there's a note on the floor, and I will not show that because it has somebody's phone number on it. But as you can see, the gauges are all still here. All the switches -1, they're still here. And the seats are damn near perfect. And the headliner is perfect. So what else could you really ask for from a car, you know? The hardest part in my mind for these vehicles would be finding the interior pieces, because most of them, I'm sure, have been destroyed or long lost. But this one has everything. What else could you need? Now, it does have a straight 8 motor in it, but I can't seem to get the hood open by myself. So that will have to wait for another part. But believe me, it's in there and it's dusty. So, if you would be so kind as to join me on this journey, you and I can go together and see what happens with this thing. Uh, like I said, I hope I fall in love with it. I hope in getting it running that it becomes something that I end up really being attached to and that teaches me a lot. But also, it could not do any of those things. So we'll see. By not do any of those things, I mean we could start tearing this thing apart, realize it's too far gone, and just sell it as a perfect body, because I don't really know if taking on a full motor rebuild or a full restoration is really something I can do. Like I said, I'm at 8, this one included. There's a lot of things on my plate right now that for some reason I'm not filming. Seems a little silly, huh? Anyways, subscribe if you want to see the rest of this, or don't if you don't. I don't know. It's at my house already. Whatever you do, that's fine with me. This is here. You see this? They got white walls, and they're flat.